Hey, Jeremy here, Jeeps Unlimited, 303-666-9020, partsbreakers.com. Listing a 97 to 02 6-cylinder frame. So super hard to find. These are the hardest ones. Have quite a few people that have been calling on them. So this one will be listed tomorrow if it doesn't sell today. If it does sell today, then you'll just have to keep calling, and I'll kind of put you down for one when we get one. I believe we have, I'm trying to think if we have one more. Actually, at the moment, I don't think I have any more right now. So, and you know, we went for almost 8 months not having a single one of these 9702. So what we started doing is putting people into the 03 to 06 and giving the conversion parts. And that is a pretty straightforward swap. There's no welding or anything, but there are a few pieces you need for those. So if we don't have these, don't fear. Like I said, I sometimes can get the 03 to 06s a little bit easier. So, but I want to show you as if you're here in person. So absolutely no scaling rust. And what that, you know, what the difference between that and brown, for example, when you get up close. Well, brown is oxidation of the metal where the paint's rubbed off. So nice and smooth. There's no material lost here. You can coat this with just regular paint if you want, or you can blast it. A lot of our customers are choosing to blast these frames, but that's really, I apologize, I have a really bad cold right now, so that's really near the here or there. We do scope all the frames just to make sure there's nothing going on the inside that we couldn't see from the outside. And this frame checked out beautiful. So, and there's an indicator just with the threads. I mean, you look at all the threads on this guy, you're not having to deal with any broken bolts. As far as these front bumpers go, this area here, this is an area that loves to rust out because it's two rubber grommets. We've essentially your body bolt bushings pinched together, and they love to trap moisture, salt, all that other crap in them. And we don't use salt out here, so that's one of the reasons our frames stay like this. And all the black you're seeing on this frame is the original black from, you know, I think this was like a 98. So, you know, good, really clean shape. Nice straight. We don't buy wrecked Jeeps out here, so you don't have to worry about that. The frame rails are nice and solid. Even the coil spring buckets, these are constantly ones that start getting very scaled up, very rusty, just because they love the trap area, you know, trap dirt, rocks, everything else. Oh, it's gonna be a difficult video. Anyway, and then this is of course another area that loves to rust out if you're on the East Coast. So the areas that I see the most common on the East Coast, Midwest to rust out are gonna be top of there, and this, what we call like the rear horn, okay? Starts from this hole and goes all the way up, and these, I've seen these just absolutely annihilated. And then of course you get a little bit at the front, but a lot of the rust I see comes in the back of these. And then of course the gas tanks, or the fuel, fuel skid plate, of course, those rust out too. But the cross member where they attach, oftentimes those bolts are broken off and whatnot. And I'm gonna flip this thing over here in just a minute and show you that. But, okay, so nice and beautiful. Not trying to hurry too much. I normally make these a little longer, but like I said, I'm... All right, so not super heavy. Nice clean. There's some water coming out of it. I just washed it with our hot seat. So all through here, this is all nice and clean. Even the shock bolts, those always break. So that's, you know, a really good indicator of how clean a frame is. The only bolt that actually snapped at all was that rear one right there, which is really common. Most of them both break, both sides. This one actually is fine. And we left plenty of material there so you can extract that guy if you like. It's just where the rear bumper attaches. There's plenty of mounting points for that rear bumper, but on the early ones, 97, 98, they do have those. The later ones actually don't have that. So, and then of course you got these guys, nice clean threads, no scaling, super clean. All through here. Let's see if our light won't change too bad on us. Actually, it might be better like here. Maybe a little bit better. Okay, so all right, questions, comments, okay, anything you have. Looking to do one of these, want to know any information, need other parts, it's a holler, okay? I'm gonna fire this off to a customer that actually called today because we have an opportunity, and I'll explain this to him, but we're starting to get a little more creative with our freight. We've always just done either me haul it out, or we use a big freight company. We're using this guy here, this guy in this Penske. He's about to leave with two of our tubs, one over there, TJ tub, and a YJ tub. That TJ tub's going to PA. Now YJ tub's going to Michigan. So opportunity to get it a little quicker and possibly save a little bit. I haven't got a quote what it be on this yet, although I got a quote on that tub over there. I think that tub was like $650, $700. So and then that was like $800 for the other tub. So for tubs are always a little bit more expensive to ship, but nonetheless, if we can get this wrapped up today, we will. And this will be, if we can get it done, this will be the absolute fastest we've ever sold and shipped a frame. I mean, we sell them fast, but shipping within 7 days of receiving, I mean, essentially they should be to Michigan on Monday, it sounds like. So well, we'll cross our fingers and go from there. I appreciate it. And again, if it doesn't sell, I'll get photos of it and get it listed on the website tomorrow. And we'll just do the standard freight from then on out until I make runs again, which will be later in the fall of next year, and we'll go from there. All right, thanks a lot. Again, 303-666-9020.